Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joy. Thank you for subscribing. We are on the way to 7,000 subscribers. I think it's gonna be my birthday gift since my birthday is on the 20th of September. I'm taking you to the 7 hills that make up Kampala and Gaddafi Mosque. If you don't have habaya, just come to the mosque. They will wrap you around something the way you can see me in the video, and then they will also give you a veil to put on your head. So right now I have turned into, of course not a Muslim, but when you're going here you have to put on a Muslim attire. So that's why I'm all dressed up. I'm like a Hajati. I'm
Joy.
Hajati Joy.
Shakira.
The biggest mosque in Africa. It's located right at the center of Kampala city. So you have to say you have made it to Kampala if you have been here. If you've not been here, you've just been to Kampala city. But today we are going to learn about why this city is called Kampala. And then we'll also learn about the original 7 hills that used to make up Kampala city. And then we'll also learn about the history of the mosque and also the neighboring landmarks. Uganda's biggest and East Africa's biggest mosque is located at Kampala Hill. This is where the name Kampala came from and where the city of Kampala started from. Kampala is the name of this hill, and that's why I said if you haven't been here, then you have not been to Kampala. The word Kampala is actually established or gotten after the arrival of the British in 1889. 1890, he established his fort on this hill, and that fort is called Fort Lugan, a fort that later on served as the first Uganda museum in 1908, making it the oldest museum in East Africa. Later on in 1894, this is the place where Uganda Kingdom is declared a British protectorate. When they camped on this hill, it was a forest that had a lot of the antelopes, known as the impalas, so they knew this place as Akasozi Kampala, meaning the hill of impalas. So the word Kampala simply means the hill of impalas. 1962, 9th October, the British declared Uganda independent, and we had our first president known as Sir Edward Mutesa II. He was a president of Uganda for 3 years. That was 1963 to 1966, and he was overthrown by the Prime Minister, who was Milton Obote, who was a president for 5 years, 1966 to 1971. So he had a trip to Singapore, and the army commander Idi Amin declared himself president with the help of the British. So Idi Amin became the 3rd president of Uganda, and he was a president for 8 years. It is during the time of Idi Amin that the construction of this mosque began. It began with a donation of about 12 acres. Idi Amin donated 12 acres of Kampala Hill to the Muslims of Uganda. He gave them the land title, and this became the headquarters of the Islamic faith. 1975, he began the construction, but remember in 1979, he was overthrown and the construction of this mosque stopped. Had about 6 leaders in a space of 7 years, so the construction wouldn't be possible. We had to wait until 2001 when Gaddafi, the Libyan president, visited Uganda. So when Gaddafi visited Uganda, we requested for the construction. He accepted and sent the engineers in 2002 who came and carried out research about the mosque of Idi Amin, but it was already weak. And the solution was simple, to put everything down and start from scratch in 2002. So the new mosque is built in 2002 to 2006, officially opened in 2008, naming it the Gaddafi Mosque. It is the biggest mosque in East Africa by accommodating over 25,000 worshippers. This is where the men pray from, the ladies pray from the upper section. We have that. We have that outside tellers. There is another mosque downstairs which is used for the daily 5 prayers. The lower part currently is being renovated. That's why we see these people here. But they are not supposed to be here at this time, because this is only supposed to be used for big days, like Friday prayers and Eid celebrations. It is designed in 3 types: African, Arabic, and European design. The wood is from the Democratic Republic of Congo. It is the African design. The glasses are from Murano, Italy. That is the European design. So, when I talked about the Arab design of the chandeliers, if you actually look at the chandeliers, you can see the Arabic letters.
Yeah.
And then you can see that everything is hand carved, not painted. And they say the chandeliers are from Egypt, and then the drawings or the carvings are done by the engineers from Morocco.
Guys, the struggle is real. It's because of you that I'm making these videos. So yeah, we are going to the tower right now. So guys, we are going to the tower. That's the tower. That one. Let's go to the tower.
272 stairs to the top. And the main reason as to why we go up is to get the best view of Kampala. That is at a 360-degree angle. And we learn about the 7 hills that used to make up Kampala city.
So that's where we came from, guys. Yeah. I'm breathing so heavily. Oh. Finally. And so, oh my God. Finally, we've reached at the top.
So congratulations for making it to the top of the tower. This is the origin of Kampala. This is the center of Kampala city. We get to see all the roads that are going to the different parts of Kampala, all starting from this area. This is just because this was the first place to be developed in Kampala city. That's why most of the locals know this area as Old Kampala. When the British came, they established that little green roofed structure with the green windows which are open. You've seen it? So that is the Fort Lugard, which is actually founded in 1890. So hill number 2 is that hill which is covered with a lot of trees. That is Makerere Hill, Makerere University. Makerere University is currently celebrating 100 years, and it was started in 1922. It is the university that has taught about 5 presidents of the East African countries: Mwai Kibaki of Kenya, Julius Nyerere Tanzania, Kagame Rwanda, Kabila Congo, and Milton Obote of Uganda. So hill number 3, it is called Namirembe. The big building you see on top is an Anglican cathedral. It is called St. Paul's Cathedral, locally Namirembe Cathedral. It is the oldest in East Africa. It is founded in 1890. The new structure is built in 1915, opened in 1919. It is the Hill of Peace, Namirembe, because we initially had a spirit of peace on that hill. The king would also go there to settle conflicts, and that's why they call it Akasozi in Namirembe. Hill number 4 is obviously the 2-tower building. The 2-tower building is called St. Mary's Cathedral, locally Rubaga Cathedral. Rubaga Cathedral is formerly a palace, but the land was donated to the Catholics in 1890 by Kabaka Mwanga II, and the father is the one who had a palace there. Green roofs and a congested street, and that is Uganda's biggest market, which is called Owino Market. If you'd like to get lost at some point, you can go to Owino Market, even when you always get lost in Owino, because it is really congested. I've always asked, why is a mosque in Owino Market, and I've never seen it. And you can imagine I walk around almost every week, quite often. Then the football stadium is called Nachi Football Stadium, which is also under reconstruction. We had it initially, but currently it's being reconstructed. We have the taxis or the matatus, the public means of transport. We have one here. We have another one, you see the yellow banner? That is the new taxi park. But then we have the famous one where you see the green building, Mega Standard Supermarket. And this is called the Old Taxi Park, which you can easily tell. With a great strip, that is the Sheraton Hotel. The Sheraton is the entire hill is called Nakasero. It comes from the word to weave baskets. So, hill number 7 is behind the Pan of Africa Hotel. Two tall telecom masts, and that is Kololo Hill, where we get to find a lot of the diplomats and ambassadors. You can say the 7.
When you are at the top, it's so windy here. It's so windy, but when you're here, you can see all the 7 hills of Kampala. But I have to sign out. I have to go now. It has been a very, very nice tour. So guys, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me on these channels, just go email me. I'll be available. So bye.